Okay, here we are. Back in nature.
There's a dog doing tricks. The pigeons are leading us out. They're like, right this way.
They're like,
right this way.
Once again, don't let the door shut on you on the way out. This is our turf. This is our road. This is where we live. Do you think this is what they're eating? These things on the ground?
Maybe it's like right before the trees.
They seem like little flower petals.
Those little things fly off.
Little red flower petals, yeah.
It's like right after they right throw this trash right.
Yeah.
You show them Sheep's Meadow?
Yeah. We're going to show you Sheep's Meadow. I feel like there are officially more birds and squirrels than people in the park, right?
Yeah.
By far. It's their turf now. We're just the happy onlookers. This man's intense. He's hunting something.
That's what we're gonna turn into. Stay in the park too long. We're gonna be like that statue. But because we don't have a dog, we'll just have to like make friends with some squirrels to interact.
You can't see the reactions on my face because I'm completely covered up. You know what my favorite thing is? I can just wear a crown all day in New York City and nobody cares. People are just like, yeah, just wearing a crown. Same old, any day. Okay, so this is Sheep's Meadow. Just one big flat open field where people like to picnic. It's closed today, but isn't it beautiful? Everyone's like, take us to the Broadhurst. I'll take you there, don't you worry. I can't teleport yet, but one day when that's available to me, don't you worry, I'm gonna teleport. You can hear the pigeons. What is that one pigeon doing? What the heck is happening? Do you know what's happening?
I have an idea, but I'm
Are they mating? I don't know. We don't know.
pigeons were like Sheep's Meadow's closed to the public.
Like those, wait, was it those pandas?
Like, that was spot.
Sheep's Meadow's closed today. We got some privacy. Ooh, look at this tree. That's the other thing, is because spring is in bloom.
Ooh, it's out of the way, but should we show them that one? Down
My
there?
favorite tree?
No, the one that we saw the other day. Because are still.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
We're gonna make a
yes.
left. We can come back.
No,
this
wait,
way.
that tree is right there.
Yeah.
Okay, look
We'll
at this
come back
tree.
around.
It's like an Anastasia tree. Purple. But there's another tree. You're talking about these coming up, right?
Yeah, coming up, the real vines.
There's some real. This is like. I have to say, this is one of the prettiest trees I've ever. Like shrub. I get. What do you call it? A bush? A
Yeah,
shrub?
I guess it's a bush.
I guess it's a bush. It's in bloom and it is so pretty. It's beyond pretty.
Look at that couple. They have a proper picnic basket.
Oh. That's called Sheep's Meadow's closed. Let's make the best of it. There's a massive park here and lots of spots to go. Okay, this tree is maybe there's people literally taking pictures in front of it right now. That's how you know it's a good tree. It's special. We're approaching it now. Oh wait, no, they're still doing photos, I think. Let's wait it out. We want to do a grand reveal. Okay, the time has come. Are you ready? Do, do, do. Look at this tree. You can see there's a little bee. There's bees crawling on it. Look at how pretty, doesn't it?
Whoa, there's another big bee right there.
Yeah, doesn't it?
Ooh,
there's a lot of them. But doesn't it seem like it's not real? It literally, like, the actual... It just doesn't seem real. It seems like it's from another planet, this tree.
It's just perfect.
It's a perfect tree. Can you guys tell? Can you tell? Yes, it is. It's so beautiful. And look, there's a bunch of them. I mean, like, look at that. Look at that squirrel. Just no fear. Just no fear. No fear. It's really no longer
Right here,
no longer our park anymore. It's the animals and plants park now. You can still hear that sax in the distance. Beautiful. So where are we going now?
Slowly head home.
Slowly heading home. You know the ins and outs of the park better than me. Like, look at this. Do you see, like, this valley with, like, the people just laying? Everyone's far distance from each other. I swear it's like, did you ever see Pleasantville? I feel like it's Lover's Lane or whatever in Pleasantville, or...
You're gonna call this little patch Lover's Lane?
Yeah.
Alright.
Lover's Lane. But honestly, the park itself, it's just like heaven, especially when it's sunny. It's just, it feels like, especially right now, it feels like what I would think heaven to be. Do you think, Pete?
Absolutely.
I know you feel like you're in heaven right now, holding all these heavy bags. I sure feel like I'm in heaven, wearing my crown. If I'm in heaven, I want a crown and a big, flowy white dress with, like, pretty, drapey necklaces and bracelets. Oh, I hope my necklace is on. But yeah, I have it. And I want to be in Central Park in the spring. Perfect weather. Look, here's another part of Sheep's Meadow, right? This is Sheep's Meadow. So Sheep's Meadow is just usually the spot to go. People just sitting on the park, sitting on the grass. I mean, really, there's no park like Central Park, is there, Pete?
No. Maybe. But this one's pretty nice.
At least not in New York City. There's nothing like it. And look, see? Saying keep this far apart. We both had sparkly shoes. Yes! Like your crown. So good to see you again, Christy. Taylor from Michigan. Hi, Taylor! I want to go to Central Park once Corona's over. I can take my yearly trip. Yes. Once Corona's over. Here's the thing. In the winter, it's still just great, but the best is when it's summer because then you can see all of the trees are in bloom. And you can really appreciate, like, the leaves on the trees. And
Spring's pretty amazing.
The spring is the time to go. The fall is great, too, with the fall foliage. Yeah, but the spring, if you were to say when's like the time, I would say like April, May, right?
Yeah, one of the Japanese.
I feel like April.
Yeah.
Was that the end of March though?
Yeah.
That might be the end of March. There's cherry blossoms, literally like Anastasia, the cherry blossoms at the end of Act 1. There are some beautiful cherry blossoms, and they're in the park. And they're only in bloom for a short period of time, but we lucked out. We got to see them. It was so pretty. And now what is that called again? That eatery?
What?
Tavern? Is that Tavern on the Green?
Yep.
So this is
where
Tavern. This is where the marathon finished. This is Tavern on the Green, which is closed right now, but it's usually like a little eatery. It's very beautiful. Sheep's Meadow. And now you can see there's like a few more people out, but still this is like nothing compared to what it usually is. There's lots of space to sit, ponder about life. Pete, you can stop at any moment. I know you're carrying those really heavy bags.
No, I don't care.
Okay. This is Central Park. Everyone's got a mask. There's a mask for every face. Do you think there's going to be songs written like that, unironically, about masks? The way your mask falls on your face.
I'm sure a lot of good artwork, a lot of interesting artwork's going to come out of this thing.
As an investment, the offer they put in was
I know artwork is going to come out of this. It also is like, I think another kind of cool thing about the mask scenario is people have stopped like caring so much about what they look like because their face is covered. So it's not like about Botox or, I don't know, like trying to fix yourself or looking at others like...
You shouldn't worry about it anyway.
I know, but I'm just, that's it, is like you...
Maybe people realize what's important, right?
It's like, because you're realizing like none of that matters. Like whether you have the latest trend or the latest style, or at the end of the day, like it doesn't matter. I mean, it's a beautiful thing to feel beautiful and to feel dressed up and to feel whatever, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. What matters is the connections that we have with the people around us, and how can we serve and be useful on this earth. I always think about that, like Greek mythology about Narcissus and him looking in the in the water. I guess it was a pond or a river or something. Pond, and looking in the water and just being obsessed with himself. And I think all too often we all suffer from that, you know, staring at ourselves in the mirror. And we may think it's like the normal amount just because of the way our culture is. But really, like, there's a level at which life could just be so much easier not having to. It's not about not caring, it's more about like the obsession, you know. I don't know, sometimes I think about that stuff. I'm getting philosophical right now, Pete. This is like a walking meditation where I talk out loud. I'm no Eckhart Tolle, but I have deep thoughts sometimes, you know?
I like your deep thoughts.
About makeup and staring in the mirror. You know, obvious thoughts that people think. Can you mention me? Okay, hi, ENCOUS26. Oh, my name is Ember. Hi, Ember. A little words of wisdom for the day keeps corona away. Yes, that is so true, Molly. I'm a princess. I meant to have deep thoughts. Yes, Christy, I have a question. Would you check your DM? Sure. Write a book, Christy. Oh, I know. You should have like a podcast with all your philosophical thoughts. I have so many deep thoughts. Christy, it is Jacqueline. Thanks for being part of the concert. You're welcome, Jacqueline. When is your new music coming out? Good questions. I'm working on that. Keep convos. Deep convos are my fave. Yeah, deep convos are my fave too. Literally, I feel like I keep getting deeper and deeper as this coronavirus. Oh wow, there's horses now, you guys. There's horses. Okay, wait, I'm going to show you. Hold on. Do you see them? You never know what you're gonna see in the park. It might be horses. Horses one day. Raccoons another. Birds running after other birds. There's lots of things to see. Something about hanging out in the park for long enough makes you think about how ancient and old these trees are and how long. Oh wait, listen to this. The MIPD goes around and gives us daily reminders. But it's a thing when you think about all the generations that have used this park as a respite. All the New Yorkers and people who have come to this park to feel peace. And now here we are, a part of its history. And a part of the history of the trees that have been collecting memories for generations. Just kind of beautiful. I think that's another kind of amazing thing about Central Park. and you see a plaque on the ground or a plaque on a bench to remember where we came from.
Yeah, this is my favorite one. This is my favorite one. It's the cowboy dude.
Oh, it's that cowboy dude. Yeah, there's a cowboy dude that keeps coming into the park and blasting music. What's going on with him?
I don't know, it's fine though.
He just keeps coming in and out though, because we were sitting out here on, you know, on the blanket, and that same dude just kept coming in and out of the park.
Different song every time.
Different song. And like walking with purpose, like he had somewhere to be. In and out of the park. Like, okay. Okay, let's say goodbye to the park. Goodbye, Central Park. Thank you for housing us and for teaching us that we are not the most important thing in the world. That there are elements at play that are way greater and way deeper than us. And if you listen long enough, you can connect to that greatness and become one with it. Time to protect yourself. Time to protect myself. And off we go, back in the Columbus Circle. A little bit busier than before, but not by much. Bye! There's a really fun bar up this way, where the Mandarin Hotel is. It's kind of fancy. You have to like have a reservation, and the drinks are pretty expensive, but the view is unbelievable. And it's like up there, and it overlooks the park. And they have these really cool, like, the drinks are expensive. When you say a drink was like $25 or something,
Yeah.
the drinks are ridiculous. But it's a whole
fun.
presentation where like they like turn one of the drinks into like a Dippin' Dots, and then like it smokes. There's one that fires, like that, you know, they're really specialty drinks. And then you get the plus of the view of the park. So it's worth it, you know. You're not getting a meal, but you're getting a drink. You're at the Mandarin Hotel, and they have the beautiful view. So it's worth it to just get a drink and sit and appreciate the view. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this. Probably to, I don't know, if you are interested in coming to the city, it's one of the things to do. Okay. So do you want to walk down Broadway this time?
Yeah.
Do you want me to, can I hold a bag, please?
No, it's alright.
I'm cleaning this.
Try to go.
All right. So now we're going to walk down Broadway. Well, we're not going to go to Central Park or to Times Square yet. We're going to walk down Broadway. Do 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 do. Do da 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 da. Walk down Broadway. Do you know that song? Here we go. Bye, Central Park. There's this massive Nordstrom that just opened up across the way for women, and there's a man one. Pete and I were like, oh, Nordstrom must be kicking themselves to have just like rented out all this space or bought all this space like right in Times Square area, and then boom, they have to shut down, you know? Look at this. It's like just open. crazy. But I'm sure things will open up again. Oh, is it closed? It's closed, right? So my favorite thing about this Nordstrom though is that they have a milk. Okay, tell me if you can see this. Do you see in there? There's a place called Milk, and they have this thing called crack cake or crack pie, which is not what it sounds like. It's just basically like the sweetest. Well, it's like it's so tasty you can't stop eating it. It's like a custardy pie, sugary pie thing. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. After Pete and I ran the marathon, we went in there to get some, and the guy gave us a little chunk for free to thank us for running the marathon. It was so cool. But yeah, Milk, which is right here. So if you come to the city, you go to the men's Nordstrom, and they have it permanently there on 57th Street. And here's some closed down stores. I thought that Joe and the Juice closed down. Like I thought the brand like wasn't. Do you know what I'm saying?
Pretty good spot though.
Yeah. It's a good idea, Joe and the Juice, because it's like you can get coffee and you can also get like nice juices. So for people who like don't want to get coffee and they're a little more health conscious, they can like feel like they're getting a coffee but they're getting a juice. Yeah, and the Wells Fargo, it's closed, right? I just want to make sure. No, it looks like they're open. No, it says it's closed. It is closed.
Okay. Yeah, if it's closed, that's fine.
Yeah. We were saying before that it's hard to find a bank that's open in our area. But we got our quotas. We got it. Now it's like overcast. So we really got the best times of the day, didn't we? We lucked out, man. I need to come back to the city once Corona is done. I know, there's so much fun stuff to do. So much fun stuff to do. Look at this. Look at how dead this street is, you guys. There is nobody here. Nobody. It's crazy. I mean, honestly, this area looks new as well. I don't know what this is, but any like new buildings, I feel so sorry for. Serafina. Also, there's this place called the Fishbowl, which is right here, which I don't know if is it connected to the Dream Hotel? The Fishbowl? I think it is. But it's on 55th Street and Broadway, and they have like foosball and like fun games and stuff, and like a DJ, like it's like a party, like a house party there. It's called the Fishbowl. And they also have at the Dream Hotel like an upper roof deck lounge, which overlooks, like, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And then Dollar Pizza's open. 99 cents. Oh, every time I have Dollar Pizza though, I always feel so sick afterwards, don't you? There's something about it, like nothing compares to Famous Amadeus. Nothing. My favorite pizza, Amadeus pizza. Or artichoke pizza, or John's pizza, or hello. And this is where the Stephen Colbert show is. Usually. Ooh, Iguana. Do you see that place? Reconnecting. Sorry, reconnecting. There's a place over there called Iguana. They have like Latin dancing is it Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
What's that?
Where there's like a Iguana. They have like a dance floor.
Oh, yeah.
It's on the same street as 54 Below. This is like so healing. I know this sounds crazy, but like this is so healing for me because it's like reminding me of how amazing our city is, and even though nothing is open right now, I know that it will be again one day, and there's some really fun stuff to do here. So yeah, so this is where they filmed The Late Show, and the Broadway Theater where they had Miss Saigon and Cinderella. And right now is West Side Story. Oh, look at this, you guys. Street art. It's pretty, right? This corner store, I don't know what it is now. Pizza? What is it? Pete, what is it? Do you know? Pizza, salad sandwiches. This place has been redone like 30,000 times.
Not again.
Literally, it's like a place moves in and then a couple weeks later it moves out. It moves in, it moves out, it moves in. It's almost like you want to tell the new people coming in, hey, there's an issue here. I don't know what it is, but this place is not good for business. This corner store, I don't know why. Maybe they make the rent so high it's impossible for people to keep up. But it's just like there's barely any space, so I don't know what the heck is going on. But it's always closing down. There was a place where it was like the little pie. There's like pies, these teeny pies, and those were pretty good. And this place used to be a cupcake shop. It used to be a Crumbs, but now Crumbs is no more. Gosh, I'm becoming one of those New Yorkers that like remembers New York the old way. Remember when that was like Crumbs Bakery? I would go in and I'd get cupcakes.
How did Crumbs go out of business?
I know. How did Crumbs?
Why's that happen?
Those cupcakes were so good, you guys. Those cupcakes. Okay, ready? We're nearing Beetlejuice and Stardust. And the McDonald's. Mean Girls. Okay, so we got Mean Girls. And then we got the Neil Simon, which is getting ready for the Michael Jackson musical. Can you guys see this? I don't know if you can see. Sorry, I'm like the worst. Because I can't see what you see. Yeah. There we go. There it is in the distance. And then here is the Novotel, which, by the way, like if you go into the Novotel and you take it to the lobby, they have a really cool view. It's not like the view from the Marriott Hotel, but you can they have like a roof deck lounge kind of thing, and you can like look over, and your view is kind of like this but higher. And it's kind of nice. You can get a drink and look out, and it's really chill. There's no drama. It's kind of like relaxed. People don't really think to go there, so it's always like if you want to just hang out, the Novotel. Yeah, and Beetlejuice, you guys. This is also where Mamma Mia used to be, the Winter Garden. All right. I'm going to catch up with you guys later. And we have a... Ooh. Can you hear that? I haven't heard that in so long because I haven't taken a train in so long. You can hear the train going. Ooh, just below us.
Also, it's so loud and clear.
It's so loud and clear because there's no cars.
It's so crazy. I've never heard like...
You can kind of see Times Square in the distance, but I'm going to take you guys down there later. All right, we'll see you later. I'm gonna eventually come back on again. Yes, Wicked! Wicked! All right, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.